Hi, I'm Catherine. I just completed Residency 1 at Lamar University. If you're like me, you probably have no idea what to expect or how to prepare for your experience at Residency 1. You might be also feeling a little bit nervous or scared. That's normal. I have the same feelings. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on what to expect and how to prepare. Let's get started. Before you get there, look ahead. Start looking at your course right away. You want to print off your information packet and make sure you read it. There's a map in there. It's going to come in handy later. You'll be doing 2 courses at a time. Residency will be taken in tandem with another course. I highly recommend that you get as much work as you can done in your other course so you don't have to worry about it while you're at residency. Believe me, you're going to want to hang out after hours with your group. Look ahead to your advocacy project. It will be a poster presentation, which means you won't have to stand and deliver in front of a group, but you will need to present to anyone who approaches your table. The poster and supplies to decorate your poster will be provided for you, but if you want to bring anything else to add to the presentation, please feel free to do so. I saw awareness pens and ribbons. I also saw some handouts. Make sure you attend the webinars provided by your professor. There's helpful information there, and you'll also have a chance to ask your professor questions. Now let's talk about what to expect and how to prepare for while you're there. For my group, residency was held in the CICE building and not the education building. Make sure you read carefully where yours will take place, and if you're unsure, this will be a great question for the webinar. Be on time and be present. Orientation starts at 6 p.m. on Sunday evening, and it usually lasts until around 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, you'll go from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Make sure you have an open mind coming into this. It will enhance your experience. Be prepared to be vulnerable. Also, it's okay to mess up. This is a safe environment and you're learning. Make sure you take notes. At the end of the course, you will be required to do a reflection paper, and you'll be at home, so you might forget some of the experiences you had while you were there. Be prepared to practice your counseling skills and talk in front of your group. If you're nervous about talking in front of people, this is a great place to practice, and remember, it's a safe environment. You'll get more out of your experience if you refrain from using your mobile device while you're there. Also, there's going to be snacks, tea, and water provided at the end of the day of each session. You will be responsible for your lunch and any other snack that you want. Don't be afraid to ask questions. This is your chance to have face-to-face time with the best professors at Lamar. Journal about your experience and what you're learning. Write down how you're feeling at the beginning of residency and compare it to how you're feeling at the end. Get phone numbers because you'll definitely want to keep in contact with the people that you meet. And remember, have fun. This really is a good experience. Speaking of experiences, I'd like to share with you my group experience. When you're broke down into groups, you have no clue how wonderful your experience will be until you're in a group exercise and the tears start to flow and you're received with nothing but love and support. My group was not just a group, we were a unit. We had a therapeutic connection right away, and it's because our professor encouraged us to be authentic. We approached each and every day being ourselves first, and the connections came after, and those were amazing. Yes, I went through the grieving process when residency ended. I grieved not seeing my team every day. There were tears and laughter, reflection, growth, anger, and finally acceptance. Acceptance only came after we created a group chat and we're able to talk to each other every day. Yes, we still communicate every day. I'll close with a few words about the professors you'll encounter at residency. Empowerment comes from those who allow themselves to fully grasp the experience and fall in love with it. Then love it enough to share it and allow others to gain or take from it. I left residency feeling empowered because of the love and passion our professors have for mental health. In a profession where one rarely gets a pat on the back and progress can often be slow, you really have to love what you're doing to be able to give back. Our professors did that during residency, so make sure you thank them. I also learned the ability to empower lies in all of us. We get to choose to be passionate and empower others. Lastly, I'll end with my top 10 things I learned at residency. Some of these things won't make sense to you now, but when you go back and watch this, they might be a little humorous. Number 10, emotional vomit is messy and hard to clean up. No one has time for that, so don't save people from their feelings. Number 9, clients don't have issues, they have difficulties. Number 8, Dr. Sartor loves ethics in all things counseling, but she really loves ethics. You'll see. Number 7, if you leave residency and you don't have a theory, you will survive. Number 6, sand tray will break you. In a good way, but it will. No matter how emotionally strong you think you are, sand tray will break you. Number 5, cuss words are colorful emotions that will help your blood pressure. Number 4, it's okay if your undergrad was a hot mess. It doesn't define you. Number 3, your clients have a particular set of skills that they've acquired over the years. They will look for you, they will find you, and it might be creepy. So watch what you're doing on social media. Number 2, the walk from the education building to the CIC building is kind of far. Yes, I was one of those who was lost on the first day. Make sure you ask the professors to tell you that story. It's kind of funny. And lastly, number 1, residency was not the horror story I thought it would be. Thanks so much for joining me today. Good luck at residency, and if you have questions, please feel free to email me. My email address is creavis@lamar.edu. Best wishes, and see you next time.